Hello ladies and welcome back to my channel. My name is Olivia for anyone who is new. In today's video I'm going to be talking about this beautiful wrap that I have on my head. Now this is the same style that I wore on Friday and did a video on yesterday, but instead of the Gothic colors and calling it the Gothic bow wrap, this is a bow wrap. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to call it, but it's a navy blue and pumpkin. But I wanted to show a couple of variations as far as color when doing this wrap. I will wrap another color set with this, but I just wanted to show you a few of the options because some people aren't really into black and red so much, and that's okay. Everybody's color aesthetics are different. So let me, before I start on the tutorial portion, let me apologize in advance for the sound quality on this video. I am currently filming with my iPhone because my computer was needed for a class. So I am filming here. Now that would be great, but as per my usual, the things that I need to put my hands on, I lose. So I had a microphone, that's what that's called. I had a microphone that would totally have worked with this and given me a little bit better sound quality, but I lost it. So it is what it is. Now, Micah may pop in this video again today. Yes, dear. He's in here having a good time playing. And we got a bit of snow today, so the plows are out and doing their thing outside, so you may hear that in the background, a little beeping and a little like dragging noises. But now that I've said all that, let's get started. So I originally did this wrap, like I said, with the dark oh my goodness, with the black with the black soft pashmina and the really nice red cranberry scarf. But I thought today I would do this one for my good friend Frida Hannah. She likes the pumpkin and she likes the navy blue. I think, and I'm gonna have to ask her this one, but I do believe that the navy blue is her absolute favorite of the cranberries, and it looks gorgeous on her. So I was channeling my friend today, Frida Hannah, with the pumpkin and this beautiful, beautiful navy color. Now, so many choices. Yes, this ensemble, this look, can be done with other scarves to with varying degrees of success. It just may not look exactly as floofy as this. The heavier scarves have more body and are able to give you more volume with the bow. If you don't want the bow to be so big, you can do it with other scarves. Now, I do think that I haven't tried it yet, but I will be in future trying this with a petal soft and a different scarf. So I'm definitely thinking that the petal scarf would look good with a cranberry, but I'm wondering, it's part of my process. For summer, this wouldn't go because it's too heavy and too hot, but I think the styling is really pretty. So I'm going to be practicing it with different weight scarves and to see how I like it. For today, I do also feel like I need to tell you, I got foundation all over my Ultimate Shaper when I was putting it on yesterday. I was really dumb. I put my shaper on and then my makeup, and the brush got it all over. So I threw it out there with some stain stick on it to be washed today. I didn't want to take a chance on getting makeup onto any of my scarves. So I'm wearing a Wendy today. It makes it a little bit bigger, the volume a little bit bigger and definitely wider. So just figured I'd add that in. Now to talk about the colors. The color combinations are all subjective. This is what I chose. These are the things that caught my eye, and there's no right or wrong to combining. At least that's my thought on it. But I'm going to be showing you a couple different ones, and I may name them something funny along the way, just so just because. Now I'm going to start out with these brown soft pashmina and the olive green, the olive green cranberry. Now I'm going to call this one the woodland bow wrap because this reminds me of a tree in the woods, but not very clever, but still, this one's the woodland set. I chose the brown because I think the green and the brown looked really well together, but also the coloring in this pashmina, it's a browny burgundy color. It just looked really nice with this particular shade of brown soft pashmina. Okay, that's that set. Now the second one probably called Stormy Skies, but it's either Stormy Skies or House Stark. I'm a big Game of Thrones fanatic, but I have the gray cranberry and this really beautiful white soft pashmina. I think this look really nice together. It would definitely go with the beautiful robe that I have with the gray roses on the white background. So let's see if I can get this. The light is very bright in here today. So I thought this would look really, really pretty. If you don't know, let me show you the pattern on this scarf. Has the white here, and that kind of brings that in. But I also thought, and I may do this for fun, that this red, now this isn't a soft pashmina, it is a Lakeshore Bliss, but the idea of putting these together it's intriguing for me because I can see with this portion and this. So I might try it out and see how I like it. And then I have a different combination that I wasn't so sure about, but I figured I'd do it anyway. I've got this beautiful saffron color here. It's a soft pashmina. And then this brand new scarf. I've wanted to do more with this one. And this one is, and you're going to have to forgive me, please. Looking down here, it is the Sparkling Impression scarf. I knew it had something to do with impressions, but sometimes names escape me. Now, this Sparkling Expression scarf, I totally want to try this one with this beautiful, beautiful saffron shade. I think this is going to be really beautiful. So we'll see. But thought I'd wrap a couple really quickly. So I do like to show it off. Let me take the earrings off. Me showing you the scarves and not wrapping isn't the same it's as seeing them wrapped. So take this off. Okay. And my sweetheart has decided that he's done with me and he's going to take a nap. So that's some good news. Okay. Get this a little adjusted. Okay, so this is the Wendy in black. Now my Wendy is partially stuffed. I took out about so much of the stuffing. I didn't weigh it. I should probably have weighed it, but I took out about that much stuffing so that it made room for my hair, and it comes out to be a fully stuffed Wendy when I take that out and add in for my hair. Okay, now because I want to see what it looks like, I'm going to start out with the one I really want to see first. I'm going to start out with the Sparkling Impressions scarf and the saffron soft pashmina. Now, put that back there. Okay. All right. I haven't worn this one in a while. I'm going to fold this over a little bit less than yesterday because this is a bigger shaper. I'm going to place it on my head like so. Now I'm not worried about this particular shaper fading onto this light scarf because I've washed my shaper a lot. This is the oldest shaper in my collection, so it has been washed a whole lot. So any fading it's would have done has been done already. Okay. All right. Bringing this around. Okay. Okay. So I have the saffron on, just like so. And then I'm going to grab my friend and I'm going to put it on like this. I'm going to shorten it up just a little bit. And since I have it on just a little bit too long on the side, I'm going to move it. Okay. And again, just giving that a tuck and going underneath of the saffron one. In yesterday's video, I do show you all the stuff I'm doing with my hands in the back. So check that one out for the explanations of what I'm doing to keep the scarf tails in place when I'm switching them around. Okay, so I've got this. This is a little folded. I want to open it back up because I'm not pleased with the way that looks. Okay, so we're going to pull this back. Pull this forward just a little bit. I want to see more of these flowers. There we go. Then I'm grabbing this one up here and I'm going to bring it down because I don't want a huge lumpy mess. Okay, there we have it. All right, folding in. These guys here. All right, doing the same on this side. Bringing this up and over, same here. Okay. Okay, so I have this, I'm taking the saffron first and I'm going to open it up. And kind of just allow it to drape, just like so. Bringing it around the back. I'm kind of flattening it out a little bit in the back because I don't want a ginormous bump. Bringing it up around. And I'm going to tuck this in, just like so. So I've got this beautiful saffron color here. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to take this side. And I'm going to just drape it. I will say, this one is a little bit shorter than the cranberry, so I'm not going to have a huge amount to bring up and tuck in here. So it's I still have a lot. I have enough to bring around the back and tuck in, but it's just so you know that this one is slightly smaller, slightly shorter than the cranberry. Okay, so I'm bringing it up at the back, trying to hide it away, being careful not to untuck the saffron one while I'm tucking in, hiding any and all tassels. Okay, and here we are. So I can adjust this to show more of the pattern on this side. I love this big paisley piece right here, so I'm just going to leave that. And then in future, I have this beautiful flower here that I can adjust to go up here, or I can see if I have another one of those flowers further up here and adjust accordingly so that I can see that beautiful, beautiful piece center stage. But this is I think I like this combination. I think I like this combination a lot. It's brighter than the last one, but I like the combination of the dark red and the saffron. I think it's pretty. Okay, you can leave me your thoughts in the comments below about this particular one. If maybe there's a different color you would like to see with it, or that you would have paired. Okay. Okay. All right, now I think I'm going to do the brown and the green, just to see. Okay. There's this one, and I'm going to cheat this one back just a little bit. Okay, now doing the green. You can see it gets a little bit quicker with each time. For me, this part is a little bit of a pain, getting the fold while it's on my head. But, okay, around the back, tucking it in, going underneath the brown. Okay. Okay, so I like this. I can see I'm gonna like this one already. This one's a nice earthy set. Okay. Now I'm going to point out this particular soft pashmina is way softer. This is a super duper soft one, so I'm wondering how it's going to feel on this side, or how it's going to fill out on this side. I may have to stuff it to get it to be the the same volume. The other ones are a little bit stiffer. I hope I explained that well. They have a little bit more body to them. This one's a bit thinner and a bit filmier. Okay, so we've got that there, and got this one here. Okay. Okay, so that's the side. That actually looks really good. I am so surprised that amazing, because it is just so very delicate, very light. These are a little bit sturdier. Maybe it's just because I've worn this one a lot and beat it into submission, but I'm not quite sure. Okay, so I've opened this side, draping it nicely. I'm going to bring it around the back. Okay. All right. Tucking in the tassels. You can see right here. At least I hope you can see. All right. We have the woodland, that's so much fun. The woodland bow wrap. I'm going to make sure that the brown is the dominant color on this side. Okay. Now this actually looks good with this top too. I mean, this is really pretty. It's a nice color combination. This one I'm pleased with. So. Okay. All right. I'm going to have lots of folding to do tonight, and it's going to be fun. Now I'm going to do the Stormy Skies version. And again, if this were a brand new shaper, I would not be using a white scarf with a black shaper, because of possible rub off. But since mine is old and well washed, I'm not so worried about it. Okay. At an angle. This one is all glowy like because of the light. It's kind of interesting. Okay, we've got the gray. Okay, there we go. I'm going to fix that scarf in a second. All right, all the weird faces I'm making, I'm so attractive while I'm doing that. Crazy. So. Okay. Doing the folding. And the folding. Okay. Yeah, this one might even be called the Winter Skies wrap instead of Stormy Skies wrap. Or again, House Dark wrap. Okay. All right, there we go. Over the back here. And tucking away. Now I am going to adjust this right here because I can see the gray and I do not want to. Okay. All right. Now that one's hard to see. All right, so hoping this helps out just a little bit to see how the white is. And opening up the gray to just come around the back, come around, and tuck in. Okay, so have I had a crease right there. Oh my goodness. I apologize for that background noise. One of my neighbors thinks this is the Indianapolis 500 and just came flying down the street. It always bothers me because we live, we live on a very small street. And it just, there's no need to be zooming up and down like it's 795. It's especially when it's snowed and the roads, yes, they plowed them. They put the salt down. They did all that, but they're still slippery, guys. Drives me completely insane. I don't know. Maybe it's because I have little tiny cars and I don't have those big, I don't have a really ginormous SUV or any of that. I just am very, very cautious when driving. You never know. Things could happen. Okay, I'm a little tangent there. Apologies, but this is what it looks like with the gray and the white. I kind of like it. I think this would look really good. I have the half gray, half white dress. I think this would totally go with that. I could probably even have it opposite. So, all right, hold on one moment. Apologies, I had to answer the phone. My husband was calling. Another one of those things about having to film with the phone. So, this is the gray and the white. Now, since I'm already going all this way, I might as well do the last one and do the red, black, and the gray, because I think it would be kind of cool to check it out and see. Okay. All right, we're gonna keep this one. Oh my goodness, drop that down there. And then grab the red, black. Now I know there is somewhere a scarf, that the cranberry scarf that is black, and I I don't know. It's I have to find it. I have to find the black one. But I think it is black, and it either has black and red or is it black and orange? I'm not quite sure, but I've seen it. I've seen it on people's heads, and I've got to find it because I think that would be really pretty with this particular scarf. Okay, so I'm folding it, putting it on my head. Just like so. Okay. All right. Oops, don't fall. Check this back. Anyway, my husband called me to tell me that he's having a roofer come out on one day this week. I don't remember, I wrote it down on a piece of paper. But he's having a roofer come out to take a peek at the roof. We had a little bit of a leaking. I know it's nowhere near as bad as everyone in Texas. Oh my gosh, that's a disaster. But I do have, we do have a small leak, and I want to get that taken care of before it becomes something more. So that's what he wanted to say. So when the person showed up at the house, you know, and it's like, hey, I wasn't looking at him like, who are you and why are you at my front door? I've become, I don't know, I don't want to say pessimistic because I'm pretty optimistic when it comes to most things, but I'm pretty suspicious, that's the word, of anybody who just shows up at my front door. So, and my husband knows me. Be like, who are you and why are you here? So it's cool to have a heads up. Okay, now the back came untucked on this one, so we're going to give it a little bit of a helping hand. Tuck it back in. Okay, like so. Now this side is too far forward. Get that back. Okay, so let's see how this one works. Now I know it looks a little odd right now, but bear in mind the only thing you're going to see is this particular piece with the light, really, really light. So I'm hoping that this will be pretty. And please, I would definitely be wearing a different outfit if I were wearing this one out. Not orange. So, okay. Put this one back down because I forgot to do this. And using two hands is much easier than one. Okay. All right. Bringing this one up. Now, I've done this backwards. Forward. And pull through. Right to there. Okay. I'm going to be fixing this piece here. Okay. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Because I don't want to see that gray. This side is all red. Okay. Alright, I've got to be quick with this. My daughter needs the charger for for the computer. Okay, so we drape this. Coming up and over behind the red. And tuck in. Okay. Now I'm kind of liking this. I do like the way this looks. Okay. Now I'm going to pause this and take my daughter the cord that she needs, and I'll be back to do final thoughts. Okay, so final thoughts. I definitely think that there are a lot of possibilities when it comes to this wrap, and I really am looking forward to trying it out with more warm weather friendly scarves in the near future. Tomorrow I'm thinking I'm gonna have a bit of fun with the extra long t-shirt tickle that I just got during the sale. I picked it up in red. Now I know this is kind of my thing right this minute, but I've heard so many compliments and comments about me wearing red, how red just is my color. So I am taking everyone's advice and saying thank you, and yes, I must purchase more red scarves. So you're going to be seeing a lot of red in the near future, because I've just recently acquired quite a few red beauties, including this one right here. I couldn't resist it. I've had it in my wish list for a long time, so I'm excited for it. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope the quality of the audio isn't so horrible that you couldn't hear me, but yes, this was a lot of fun, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next tutorial. So this is what we're going to be doing today. I'm trying to film this tutorial, and my little dude is getting in the way and sticking his feet in my drink. Yikes. I'm going to be trying to get him off the counter so I can talk to everyone about this head wrap I put on today. I wanted to try something a little bit different with the Gothic bow wrap that I wore on Friday, and the tutorial came out yesterday. But I was trying to do it with a couple different scarves, a couple different color combinations, and my little man wants to play and be on the counter in front of me. I've got pretty shinies on the countertop here, and also it's a mirror on the table here, so he's seeing himself and trying to get himself through the mirror. Yeah, it's kind of entertaining. So I'm hoping in the next 15 minutes that I will be able to distract my sweetheart and film a wee bit of a tickle video about color combinations for this particular wrap, because not everybody likes the black and the red together. So, all right, maybe. Also, I will apologize ahead of time for the quality of the video. My daughter needed my laptop for class today, and well, class comes before tutorials. So yeah, I'm filming with my iFriend, and I had a microphone that I totally could have hung somewhere in front of me and talked into it, but I lost it. Yeah, story of my life lately, losing things. So all right, I'm hoping in the next, again, like I said, in the next 15 minutes, no buttholes, buddy, no buttholes. In the next 15 minutes to be filming a tutorial to post later this evening. All right.